Liam James Payne was an English singer who had a net worth of $70 million at the time of his death. He became famous as a member of the boy band One Direction. Payne debuted as a vocalist in 2008 when he auditioned for the British television show The X Factor. After being eliminated from the competition, he auditioned again in 2010 and was placed in a group with 4 other lads to create One Direction, which became one of the most successful boy bands of all time. Payne collaborated with other producers under the names Big Payno and Payno to create remixes for songs by his group and Cheryl. Following One Direction's hiatus, Payne got a record deal with Republic Records in North America. In May 2017, Payne released Strip That Down as the lead single from his debut album. It reached number 3 on the UK singles chart and 10 on the US Billboard Hot 100 and was certified platinum in both countries. His debut album, LP1, came out in December 2019. In less than 3 years following One Direction's break, he sold over 18 million singles and accrued over 3.9 billion career streams. Early life, personal life, and houses. Liam James Payne was born on August 29, 1993, in New Cross Hospital in Wolverhampton's Heathtown neighborhood, West Midlands, England. He was the son of an infant nurse, Karen Payne, and a fitter, Jeff Payne. He had 2 older sisters named Nicola and Ruth Payne. Payne was born 3 weeks early and suffered from frequent illnesses. Payne underwent regular hospital testing until the age of 4 when physicians discovered that one of his kidneys was damaged and malfunctioning. As a child, he had 16 injections in his arm each morning and another 16 in the evening to help him cope with the discomfort. Payne was an active student athlete, especially in cross-country running. Payne first joined the Wolverhampton and Ballston Athletics Club to pursue his running career. For 3 years, he was ranked among the top 3 1500m runners in the country for his age group. At 12, he started boxing instruction because he was being bullied by some older pupils in high school. Payne studied music technology at City of Wolverhampton College after completing 11 GCSEs at St. Peter's Collegiate School, which is now St. Peter's Collegiate Academy. At the age of 12, Payne made his stage debut as Tony Manero from Saturday Night Fever, while he was a member of the Pink Productions Theatre Company. Payne has previously played in front of a 26,000-strong crowd at a football game for the Wolverhampton Wanderers. Payne dated dancer Danielle Peaser from X Factor back in 2010 till late 2012. He dated Sophia Smith, a buddy from childhood, from 2013 until 2015. He began dating Cheryl Cole in 2016, and the couple welcomed a baby who was born on March 22, 2017. In 2018, they broke up. He dated British actress and model Naomi Campbell around the beginning of 2019. Payne started dating Maya Henry, a model, in 2019. In August 2020, they got engaged. Payne and Henry's relationship had terminated by June 2021. That year, the pair got back together and were engaged once more. The pair called it quits on their second engagement in May 2022. His partner since October 2022 has been influencer Kate Cassidy. Payne had residences in Surrey, California, and Malibu, California, but she put them up for sale in early 2020 and 2021, respectively. He had been living in Buckinghamshire since 2022. Career 2008 to 2015. The X Factor and One Direction. At the age of 14, Payne made her debut appearance in front of judges Simon Cowell, Cheryl Cole, Danny Minogue, and Lewis Walsh for the X Factor's 5th season in 2008. Payne sang Fly Me to the Moon by Frank Sinatra and advanced past the first round. After being eliminated at the boot camp round, Cowell had second thoughts and invited Payne back for the judges' houses round. Payne was sacked once more during the judges' homes, but Cowell urged him to come back in 2 years. One Direction earned a record deal with Simon Cowell's Psycho Entertainment after competing on the X Factor. One Direction, Forever Young, our official X Factor story, a book published in February 2011 and endorsed by the band, debuted at the top of the Sunday Times bestseller list. First released in September 2011, What Makes You Beautiful became an international hit and a commercial triumph, peaking at number 1 in multiple countries. In November of the same year, their debut album, Up All Night, was released in the UK and Ireland and peaked at number 1 and number 2 on the charts, respectively. A worldwide hit, Live While We're Young was the lead song off the group's second album and was released in September 2012. The band's second number 1 single in the UK came from another single, Little Things. The group's second album, Take Me Home, was released in November 2012 and peaked at number 1 in more than 35 countries. The group became the first boy band in US chart history to release 2 #1 albums in the same calendar year when their album debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200. They were also the first group to do so since 2008. Midnight Memories, the group's third album, was made available in November of that same year. With 4 million copies sold worldwide, it was the best-selling album of 2013. The lead track from the album, Best Song Ever, is the highest charting single they have ever had in the US. The group started the Where We Are tour, their third headline tour. Minutes after tickets went on sale, further concerts were added in response to the overwhelming demand. They averaged 49,848 spectators per show on the tour, which was their first all-stadium tour. The tour brought in almost $290 million in total revenue, making it the highest-grossing tour of 2014, the 15th highest-grossing concert tour ever, and the highest-grossing tour by a vocal group ever. After previous band member Zayn Malik left, Payne assumed most of Malik's vocal responsibilities. Harry Styles, a bandmate, acknowledged that Liam Payne stepped up to do the high notes. Every show, he gives them a bollocks kick. He doesn't hesitate to act. Having co-written almost half of the songs on One Direction's third and fourth albums, Payne was well known as one of the band's major songwriters. 2016 to 2021. Initial solo projects and LP1. Payne started as a producer going by the name Big Payno or Payno. In 2014, he collaborated with other producers after HRS to remix several songs, including I Don't Care by Cheryl Cole. Payne's remixes were stepping into Future House, according to certain EDM publications. It was also acknowledged that Payne wrote Cole's song, I Won't Break, from her album Only Human. Payne founded Hampton Music Limited in August 2014, and he was appointed director of the publishing house, where his solo works were released. One Mode Productions Limited, where Payne was a director, signed Australian band 5 Seconds of Summer. Payne started working on the next songs, partnering with DJ Mustard, Miguel, and Juicy J on 7 tracks so far, with more in the pipeline. Additionally, he has appeared with Pharrell Williams, the performer and producer, in the studio. Payne also got in touch with Will Singe, a YouTube musician and producer who is a member of the collective. Liam Payne's solo career. Liam Payne's solo career. Payne's solo career took off in 2015 when he collaborated with songwriter Jamie Scott on the Irish band Hometown single, The Night We Met. Early in 2016, he featured on the track You Buy Wiz Khalifa and Juicy J. Although he initially denied it was a single, it was later confirmed to be a leaked track from an unreleased mixtape. In October 2016, Payne signed a recording contract with Republic Records. His debut solo single, Strip That Down, featuring Quavo, was released in May 2017 and quickly became a commercial success. He followed up with Bedroom Floor and a collaboration with Zedd, Get Low. Payne's debut album was released in September 2018, featuring collaborations with J Balvin, French Montana, and Jonas Blue. In 2019, he released Stack It Up, featuring a Boogie with Da Hoodie, and announced that his second album, LP1, would be released in December of that year. He also released a Christmas single, All I Want for Christmas, and collaborated with Alesso on Midnight in 2020. Payne continued his musical journey in 2020 and 2021, launching a YouTube series and a live stream series, and releasing singles like Naughty List with Dixie D'Amelio and Sunshine for the film Ron's Gone Wrong. Coming in 2023 to 2024 is a second studio album. Payne announced in May 2023 that he was working on a second album, over which he claimed to have greater creative autonomy than the first. September 2023 is when he planned to go on his first solo tour of Latin America. Payne had to cancel the tour, though, after being admitted to the hospital in August 2023 due to a renal ailment. On March 1, 2024, Payne's track, Teardrops, marked her official comeback to music. The song was co-written by JC Chases, an NSYNC member. Other ventures, Endorsements. Liam Payne has expanded his career beyond music through various endorsements and collaborations. In 2019, he became the global brand ambassador for German fashion brand Hugo Boss. His partnership with Hugo Boss resulted in the release of 2 capsule collections, featuring men's clothing and accessories. In addition to fashion, Payne also starred in a fragrance campaign for Hugo Now in 2020. Investment. Payne has ventured into the digital world with an investment in non-fungible tokens, NFTs. In 2021, he launched his own NFT collection, Lonely Bug, and dedicated a separate Twitter account to discuss his involvement in the NFT space. Personal struggles, health, and death. Payne had opened up about his battle with alcoholism during the band's heyday of popularity. In an interview with Logan Paul for his podcast series on June 1, 2022, Payne talked drunk about a variety of subjects. He asserted that Simon Cowell's promise to him was the source of One Direction's formation and talked about the family life of former bandmate Zayn Malik, saying, "There are many reasons why I dislike Zayn, and there are many reasons why I'll always be on his side." Subsequently, he encountered criticism over the accuracy of other statements he made. Later, he apologized and clarified his comments on Malik. Later, in 2023, he declared his sobriety and disclosed that following the contentious interview, he had checked himself into a recovery center. Payne was given an adult diagnosis of ADHD. Payne was admitted to the hospital in August 2023 due to a renal infection. Payne opened up about his battles with alcoholism and thoughts of suicide. He claimed to have been sober for more than 3 months in 2023. At the age of 31, Payne passed away on October 16, 2024, following a fall from the third story of a hotel in the Palermo neighborhood of Buenos Aires, Argentina. He was in Argentina, according to Argentine media, to see a concert with his old bandmate Niall Horan. An emergency call about an aggressive man who could be under the effects of drugs and alcohol caused police to be dispatched to the hotel. Payne's death was reported by Alberto Crescenti, director of the Public Emergency Medical Service of Buenos Aires, on the news program Todo Noticias in Argentina. He declined to comment on whether the death was an accident or a suicide. Authorities are carrying out a postmortem and looking into Payne's death. Rest in peace, legend, the world, and the music fans will surely miss you. Share with your family and friends if you like this video, subscribe, and click on the bell notification.